There's really no way to sugarcoat this loss. The Seattle Seahawks were thoroughly dominated, 31-10, by the Buffalo Bills. Let's get right to the
Practice it throughout the week. We talk about the run game, but we just didn't play well. We didn't execute how we should. Faced a good defense, so.
Yeah, just not playing well. A lot of it was obviously the self-inflicted wounds that we keep talking about. Can you kind of talk about that a little bit?
It's always hard to win a game when penalties or, we fight against ourselves, we're fighting against them and another team. And, it's always hard to win a game. So I feel like we just got to clean that up and a little bit different team.
Is this team disciplined right now?
We can get better. Yeah, we can get better. Definitely.
Thanks, Ken. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Just got to go back and fix it, get it fixed, the little things. And, like I said, we got a big game next week. Come back and execute.
How would you say one of the things is right now?
We're good, man. We're good. It's part of the game. We got to keep growing. Small things to a giant. We got to keep working, keep moving forward.
In a game like this, do you just kind of let it go after 24 hours and really focus on the next game? How much do you look at this game?
If you're a competitor, you always want to get it fixed. Always want to have this taste in your mouth, to keep going. And, just remember this next week when we go out and just keep going.
Is there anything that they showed you that was different, or it's just a matter of you all focus and trying to,
Yeah. It was us. That's the biggest thing. It was us. We'll get it fixed, though.
We talk about stacking wins around here, and when you're going on and off, back and forth, it's frustrating. You want to be able to build on the good things that we're doing, so we can get our program to where we want it to go. And then when you take steps back like today, it's very sobering. It's frustrating, and but this is the NFL, and if you don't bring it and have your best against good teams, you're not going to win those games. So our guys know that, and us as coaches, we got to prepare our guys the best we can. We got to call great games. This whole thing has to keep coming together. So, but time is ticking, as we say. we're about halfway through the season now, and but you take a step back. We're right in the thick of it in the division, and this game coming up is going to be a big one. It's something that they've been doing. It was more than they've shown on tape in those situations, but you still have to be ready for it. So I thought we had a solid plan. Probably could have some more front flexibility on that front to have some more answers, maybe some more movements. So we'll look at it. Those are things we talked about. I thought, you're trying to adjust the route on seeing where the ball's hitting to see if we can get some anchor points to where we can play blocks better. So there's a combination of not trying to scrap what you have, but also maybe just kind of calm it down. So, but it wasn't good enough, when they went to their Big 12 personnel.
With as up and down as the performances have been, do you even have a good read on whether your best would be as good as Buffalo, compete with Buffalo's? Do you not know that yet, or do you know that? If you were at your best?
No, I think everybody in that field knows our best can compete with them. And look, Buffalo's a great team. They've been doing this thing for a long time. The record speaks for themselves. They got great players. That is not that's a vote of confidence in our guys, our people.
Extremely frustrated. I thought we prepared really well this week. I thought the guys were dialed in. I thought we had great energy, and obviously it didn't show up on game day today. Like you said, man, we had too many self-inflicted wounds. That's kind of been our story this season. We got down there in the red zone, twice, had a shot at points, and came away with nothing. But we got 3 points. But we want to score touchdowns. So those are things that, again, we got to be better at. And like I said, I'm gonna look at myself first and see what I got to do better, and take it from the points. Had a turnover, not the standard. And so when you talk about all the things that we want to do well, I don't think we did any of those today. And so we got to look at ourselves, look in the mirror, and take it.
For sure. I think we have a really disciplined, smart team, and I think that shows from week to week. When things happen like this, and the way we go to work every single day, it's not a checkout mentality in this building. That's from top, from John, Coach Mike, and on down, man. We go to work every single day to try to go out prepared to win the football game every Sunday.
Obviously, you and Jaron were in each other's face there on the field. What was the conversation like when you guys got out to the side?
Nothing. He just came up to me, I love you, and I told him I love you back. And in the heat of the moment, like I said, things happen. But like I said, we both love the game. We both love each other, and when it's in the moment, you can't really say who's going to say or do what. But we told each other we love each other. He want me to play smart. He knows, that I'm a guy that can help us. And like I said, he's the leader of our unit. So, there's no bad blood. We play together. We love each other. So we'll be back at it next Sunday.
All right, there you go. There's really not much to say. I mean, you can tell the players, you heard from the coaches, just in terms of, look, this team was undisciplined. They were unfocused. And there was just no determination. I think worst of all, from Mike Macdonald's perspective, there was just really no energy in this team. There was some fight, but there just wasn't no fight back when the Seahawks would push back. So probably the worst loss under Mike Macdonald. But you know what? It's an ugly loss, but it's not a season-ending loss, because up next Sunday, the Seahawks will host the LA Rams. And guess what? The Seahawks are still in first place in the NFC West. So really the key is going to be for them to kind of learn from this, move forward, and get ready to play a game, because there's much of the season still left to play for them. From Lumen Field in Seattle, I'm Osvita Margarita for the CascadesSports.net report. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing.